All right. What it do, you too? It's your boy DJ, and I am back with my co-host with another off the plank episode
Fuck
10.
that.
Tis
Do,
in,
chat?
tis
What
in,
do,
tis
chat?
in, tis in, tis in. And we do have special guests in the building. One of our special guests is having a little technical difficulty, so he's running a little late, but he will be in the booth, in the studio, kicking it with us tonight. We have the Sunset Gang. Big
Yes,
Roll,
sir.
shout out to let the folks know who you are, my brother.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I'm Ro. One half of Rose Reptile. My girl, she out right now, so or whatnot. From ATL. But currently I'm currently in Louisiana right now. I'm in the military. Been going 11 years plus. So
All right, now we appreciate your service, my brother.
Shout out to you for sure.
We appreciate your service, my brother. And he is what I like to call a part of the Sunset Gang. Gang.
Oh yeah.
Now, lucky I had no little music for y'all. I should have had I got Sunshine playing in the background when y'all came on. You know what I'm saying? Little something, you know what I'm saying? So we are waiting for Justin from Fresher Pythons to come on as well, y'all. So it will be an action-packed show. Will be a good show. We will be getting into the sunset and all the BS, the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? That everybody like to talk about when it comes to sunset. And I do have people that's actually working that project in multiple ways that will be able to give you, you know what I'm saying, the pros and the cons of it if you want to get into that project. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna get into it. How y'all week been so far though?
Oh, everything been great. Literally. Everything been great. Have about probably about 6 days, 5 days off. Go back to work tomorrow. You know.
Oh, y'all been chilling for the new year. How y'all been chilling for the new year? Hey, what y'all do for New Year's?
Oh, chill.
Same, bro.
Yo, man, hey, it's scary outside.
Hey, I don't go out on the New Year's no more at all, bro.
I'm in the house. Right. Scary, man.
I'm in the house.
You gotta stay in the house, bro. It be too dangerous outside nowadays, man.
Especially where you at.
You never know what people gonna do, man. People be like, I was driving home the other night. I had a little event for my other business, or what I had a little gig. I was driving home, and these fools were shooting fireworks on the side of the highway. Like it looked like I'm on one side of the highway, but on the next side of the highway, it looked like, you know what I'm saying, mad smoke. You just see the sparks and everything. And I was like, folks don't care nowadays, bro. Mind you, people driving on the highway full speed.
At least it was fireworks. It wasn't fireworks over here, bro.
I'm sure.
It was not fireworks over here.
That's the part about it I don't like. That's the part about it I don't like. Big Ken. Oh, y'all make sure y'all definitely make sure after this show at 9:30, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and show Brandon some love. Brandon will be on Ken's show tonight. Let me know.
For sure.
I'm saying y'all tune in on that. He gonna be giving y'all some. I don't know what he gonna be giving. I didn't want to give it away, but he gonna be letting y'all know some things tonight about what he got going on his side of things out there in Maryland.
I might show off a little bit. I don't know. I'm gonna show off some stuff, but I ain't gonna go too deep.
We ain't gonna go too deep. I'm trying to wait on Justin.
Yeah, me too.
I'm trying to wait on Justin. I don't wanna start kicking it off and he be late. You know what I'm saying? But we will. I'm gonna let y'all know now. We will have
messing with them rats again.
He probably is.
He is.
Yeah, he ain't even looking at the time on his phone. That's all. He probably with the rats, man.
Yeah.
He probably is. So my question, I'm gonna ask him once he get on too. What sold you on the Sunset Gene? Like, what sold you to make you feel like I need to get in that? Was it more so what you seen and what you like about it, or was it more so the fact that it's fairly new and untapped?
Yeah, that is fairly new and untapped, and plus, like Sunset, it's beautiful. The way it come out as a hatchling. Of course, it browns out as it get to adulthood and all that stuff. But we're trying to find the right genes and everything to make sure it works to keep the same color, you know, make it better as it age.
So yeah, at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you my take on what if I was in the Sunset Project, what I would look for, what I would think could possibly be the key. And I looked on Morph Market, and it's like I want to say like 6 people that's already doing the same thing that I was thinking. Like I was talking to DJ about earlier. I was like, man, this might be the way. But yeah, we definitely talk about that once Jessica get on. So yeah, so I haven't seen Sunset in person, like actually had my hands on it, my actual eyes. I've seen it on videos and all that type stuff. And it's pretty to me, it's a cool gene, like everything, like you said, it starts off bright, vibrant, beautiful.
Yeah,
and then
it's a pretty animal, pretty you know, pretty snake. You know, to me, what other snake can pull off its own pattern and color just like Sunset?
I agree.
You know, except for a pastel. Pastel look good, you know.
I got one.
What?
Lavender albino. When that bad boy come out, it looks just like an albino.
True.
But by the time it turned a couple 100 grams, that don't start turning cotton candy.
Exactly. Right. Okay. You're right.
Big Wiz. Shout out to you, bro. Big Wiz.
What's up, Wiz? So yeah, I would say, I mean, those are the only 2 genes that I've came across that actually transition into a whole different snake from the time where it's a baby to the time where it's an adult. You know what I mean? So I think them two good. Them two good.
Yeah, I got a lab too. I got a dreamsicle.
Yeah, I know you got the dreamsicle. That jump crazy. That jump. That's what got me in.
Man, when I first got it, it was all orange.
I'm about to add one more special guest to this.
Oh yeah, Krista, right?
Sunset Talk. No, not just yet. We got another special guy. One of my new friends on here that want to pop up on here. You know what I'm saying? He want to talk a little smack too. So I'm gonna go ahead and add your boy.
Oh my God.
Yes. Hey, you know if there's going to be a Sunset Live, the #1 Sunset hater had to come on.
Oh my God! Here you go. The whole debate.
Hey man, it can't be a Sunset episode without the debate, you know.
Right. But
can't be.
But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say that Sunset does this, Sunset brown out at 700 grams, 800, 900 plus or whatnot. But if you take a regular clown and it does the same thing, you know, with aging, it look like a brown snake. You know, clown might have a little bit more pattern, yes, but as far as brown, it's the same thing.
So
yeah, I would argue.
Go ahead, bro.
I said I would argue this: people knock pastel because it browns out when it gets an adult because it's an adult. But the same thing, as you said with clown, the same thing happens for clown and Sunset. So, like, you know, in my opinion, yeah, it's just like I feel like some people, it just at the end of the day, I feel like it truly just depends on the value of the animal. Because Sunsets were listed so high when they got dropped out, people are more willing to be like, you know what, it browns out, so what? Versus pastel at its price point being like, oh, it browns out and it's cheap, so I don't want to deal with it.
Right. Understood. So that's like, you know, where we coming in and we got to make it look good, appealing. You know what I'm saying? I know people.
Honestly, I disagree with that, bro. I disagree with that. I feel like at the end of the day, it's part of nature. Like this junk was created to do this. So just like an IMG boa, when you buy IMG boa, it starts off brown. And then as time comes, it turns in this beautiful black and deep brown. You know what I mean? Like it changes to that. That's what it's supposed to do. So instead of trying to fight it and keep it and try and keep it, like let it do what it's supposed to do. Find something that allows it to enhance in that. There go pressure python. He just popped on. So what I'm saying is, and I'm gonna just throw that out there because we just mentioned the two genes that is
I want.
Yeah,
I heard prophecy. You already talking about my clown and shit, bro.
Right.
Hey, what happened? Alex made you late, bro.
Yeah, he late. He fashionably late, man. You know, he
Hey,
got his little.
Hey,
another.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
But
don't blame it on me.
Hey, notice how technical.
Alex, you can't let Justin blame it on you. He gonna try to say you were the reason he late.
I know.
Right.
That's why I'm telling you right now. It wasn't me.
Hey, look how technical. Let's see.
But look, before we get back into the Sunset thing, let me pause that real quick. I gotta let my people introduce themselves. The Sunset Gang, you know what I'm saying? I got Big Ro, he already introduced himself. Now I gotta go ahead and get Pressure P from Pressure Pythons to go ahead and let them introduce themselves. Y'all go ahead and let the folks know who you are for me, real quick.
All right. Well, we are Pressure Pythons. I'm Alexandra. This is Justin, and we're part of the Sunset Gang.
Gang.
And we've been doing this for about a year now, actually coming up on a year next month. Oh my gosh, next month is a year that we've been buying snakes and everything. So we're just all in basically at this point. So that's what it is. That's that.
Hey, and it's Sunset 100 over here. Don't get it wrong. It's Sunset 100 over here. I got more coming.
But also everything else too. We like a little bit of everything.
We got a little bit of everything. So come on.
We got a good base starting out. So
right.
All right, so Justin, Alex, I'm gonna ask y'all the same thing I asked Ro already. What sold y'all on the Sunset gene in terms of getting in? Was it the fact that it was a new gene untapped, or was it necessarily a price point?
No, actually, I'll tell you straight up what it was. I walked in Daytona, and I walked to Brock Wagner's table, and I saw a Sunset Banana, and it was gone. It was mine. There was no questions about it. When I seen those two genes together, and I'm talking to Leviathan with Steven, I'm talking to a bunch of other Sunset people, and that's one of their favorite two combos is the Sunset Banana, you know? And when I just seen it right there in person, it was, I had Wiz right there too. Wiz like, bro, and I think it was like a Sunset Banana and like a Sunset Leopard or something next to it. And I was like, nah, that banana's heat, you know? But don't get it wrong, like, especially now that I've gotten further into the Sunset and bought more into it, there's a lot other directions I'm going to go with it too. It's just that was what that snake itself just sold it to me. And
feeding off that, I think it just has so much potential with other genes that we don't even like know about or played around with yet, you know? I mean, look what it did with banana. Like, are you kidding me? Plain Sunset, people can argue like, oh, okay, plain Sunset looks like whatever they say, but put it with other things. Like, you need that though. You need everything that Sunset has with other things that we haven't even touched yet. So I think that's going to be really, really fun to see. Like, whoa, like I think we're going to get some bomb ass shit with Sunset.
I hate to say it, a lot of people want to hate Sunset Clown, but like,
I mean, we have a Sunset Het Clown, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, get him.
Show
I
us.
was gonna say get Avenger.
It's a clown.
It's a clown Het Sunset. Sorry.
Okay. Now show us the banana Sunset.
Like ridiculous though.
Show us that banana Sunset.
I got you. The banana is the only one that on camera just does not do justice.
You can see the sunset in that, bro. Like you could just see it.
Hold on, let me get that focus. There we go.
Right. I mean, like, right. Like, are you kidding? Right. I mean,
the head alone. Once I get that head in there, look at that head. You know,
nice.
Like the head, just make it way.
That's what I'm about to say. That so in the head, you can visually. The heads show up. And
this is what me and Steven with Leviathan were talking about. Okay, some of the sunsets het wise. Let me get me a little bit more. Some of the sunsets het wise will show clearly, but with some snakes het wise, it won't show shit. And me and Steven were talking about that. Like you can't even tell on some snakes, but some you're like, okay, I can see that 100%. That's there, you know. But literally some you're like, that's questionable. That's how sunset is. It's a lot of shit with sunset. It's questionable, which is the reason why I love it.
You gotta play with it.
That's why I love it. It's because so much shit is questionable. You know, it is.
Right.
You know,
but would you not feel like that with any other gene, though, bro?
I do. But this one is definitely the most untapped.
See,
I do, but this one to me is the most untapped. I mean, think about it. Like, there's not many people out there, you know, and like a lot of people hate on that Clown Sunset. I'm about to build a Clown Sunset base like no tomorrow over here. But once I do that, I'm adding on and adding on and adding on, and I'm gonna go from there and keep adding on and show you what that Clown Sunset actually has potential to do down the road with other genes.
Yes, so like,
Have you seen a Clown Sunset as an adult to be able to say that it still continues to hold that same view?
no, they probably brown out with the clown.
an adult.
No, that's
the clown.
Yeah, so
That's the banana.
this is the banana. Hold on, we gotta get that.
What the? That's nice.
exactly. Hey,
Holy.
I like how I kept the pattern though.
Yeah, and honestly, you can't even see it. I mean, well, I guess you can kind of see it, but it's
But
still hot.
in person, it's
In
still
person, it's
so
yeah,
much fucking
but-
better. Like I said, my camera, I've tried so many times on lives with it. It still just doesn't do justice.
I see it, bro. I see why you got that.
Yeah, that's nice. That's actually nice. I didn't expect that to look like that though.
yeah.
See, I got a question. I got one thing. Like, I feel like I don't necessarily think that's legitimate hate on Sunset. I feel like the issue was when Sunset first came out, it was pushed like, here, Sunset, it's so awesome. We don't know what it's good with yet, but invest now and we'll find something. We'll find what makes it good. It's like, and that's why, you know, I don't say it to insult people, but I just kind of feel it's kind of like the timeshare ball python. Does it make sense?
Right.
And only now we're just finally finding what makes it like the hypo and the cinnamon and the banana. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I hate to
That
say
take time.
I see that. I
The
feel
price with Sunset too is y'all gonna see over the next year to two, probably next year to 5 years, Sunset be going this to this to this to this to this to this. And it's already doing that now. It's already doing that now. It literally is already doing that right now.
What you have in that Sunset.
Yep. So
Like to me, Sunset and Leopard don't go good together because Leopard's gonna darken that Sunset pattern and gonna basically mix it all in. You're really not gonna be able to see the Sunset
but
pattern.
what you think about this though, RO? Batman
All that shit
Sunset.
to sundown.
See,
I
so
mean,
that's where I'm
Batman
going with it. Like, that's what I'm
But-
thinking too. Like, if you already know Sunset's gonna get dark with age, why
And I know
not?
other people
Why
are
not
not
chase
interrupt
the dark side of it
But
versus
not-
trying to chase the light side?
Yep.
No, well,
Yeah.
I seen a Leopard Sunset, you know, as an adult.
It's
Mm.
okay.
So it's just dark. You know, you really can't see the sunset pattern. Or the burn. You know, the burn from the sunset color.
All right, so
it's not for everything.
GHI is a darker gene, right?
Mm-hmm.
GHI can do
Sunset
it.
looks like how I would expect if I never seen snakes and I seen a GHI. If you showed me a super GHI, I would expect it to have the sunset pattern.
But see, did you just see Justin with Morph Jungle's GHI Sunset? And that shit looks fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
That's
so
what I'm saying. So, like, with age, don't you think that would be it? Like that should be something at the end result, because everything we make, even clowns, when you make them, you're making them as a baby. They're beautiful. When they get older, it don't look the same. So if you chase the sunset, I'm feeling like at the end of the day, I'm chasing the darker gene. Only reason is because at first it's like the ugly duckling. It might not look good as a baby when it hatch, but when it gets to that end point, dark gene, it might be it.
And see, this is why I try to tell people that I think how you just said the dark gene, but see, Sunset needs that bright and that dark. So I think at the end of the day, Orange Dream is going to give that bright and that dark. You know what I'm saying? You know, enhancer, you know, DG.
You know,
Everybody wants to go to hypo train and go hop on the hypo train. I'll tell you what, 2 years from now, when you see all these Sunset hypos and they ain't what y'all expected, y'all go ahead, keep doing what y'all want to do with it, you know, because I'm going this way, y'all can go that way, you know, doesn't bother me none.
Speaking on the DG Sunset, the one that Miguel from Voice Evolving hit, it's nice and it's going to look nice as an adult. I can already say that right now, but what it sacrifices is the reds that you get from the, which is the bad part.
So that's where you're gonna have to add them codons, that red head, that red stripe, and all that good little shit, you know, to go with it, to put that burn, that rust looking color on the snake.
Yep.
I feel like that's what everybody really pretty much wants, like out of Sunset, like especially when it gets bigger, they want it to pretty much have those tones. So I mean, I agree with what you're saying.
Why not red exanthic, bro? Like red exanthic, that brings reds. Like that, it brings reds.
And it's gonna make that flaming more pop too. All on the as long as it keeps its pattern, it'll make that flaming pop too with the red exanthic with all that. So I don't know.
So I just
it hasn't been tapped. There's so much to it. You can sit here and keep listening. It hasn't been tapped. The only one that's tapped it the most is Justin with Canova, and he ain't telling you every fucking thing. So
exactly.
I can say that.
But listen, we can say that about a lot of other genes, though, bro. To be honest,
we can absolutely.
But I just feel like people that out there, like, you know what I'm saying, we all say the same thing, like, because, you know, I ain't gonna say we big breeders, but, you know what I'm saying, as smaller breeders, we all say the same thing as far as it's so many different things to go, but everybody's still chasing the same things for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like the market is the way it is because, like you said, because everybody, it's oversaturated to what people say it is. Because everybody is doing I ain't gonna say the exact same thing, but variations of the same exact gene. But it's damn near 100 genes on Morph Market, bro. Morph Market alone, that ain't even telling what we haven't seen yet, or whatever the case may be. But it's like, why not chase some other shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not chase a different? They don't got to be. It don't, like, and I'm not knocking out with the Sunset thing at all. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm pretty sure it's some shit we haven't seen, like they said in Bongo. We haven't seen all the different combos with bongos with different combinations. Shit from like, I know for a fact we haven't seen everything with Banana, and Banana been around damn near forever.
Yep.
Now I can't say the same about Pastel, because damn near everybody making a Pastel. Everybody that made a variation of some type of Pastel combo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But Pastel's still good. I'm by far a Pastel hater. So
Pastel look good with everything. Pastel just don't look good.
And that's the thing though. Like I just feel like if you're gonna hate Pastel, I just feel like they should hate on any of those other genes like Clown, Sunset, like any other gene like that that's gonna round out the animal. That's people's main reason why they hate Pastel, because it browns out the animal as it ages. But shit, there's a whole bunch of other genes that do the same. Look, VPI Xanthic, they fight hell when they're young. Yeah. But as soon as they get to a certain age or whatever the case may be, the animal changes color too. Of course, unless you add extra enhancers and all that. But I'm just talking about the base form of the gene. But nobody hates on Xanthic like that. Only because of the fact that, you know, I feel like because it has so many different lines, they feel like it's untapped or they can't do so much. But I mean, bro, I feel like if you work in a specific line of Xanthic or anything like that, you can do a lot with it, bro. I just feel like it's all depends on how you work your scheme. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't have no patience to do that. I ain't mean to go into no little rant. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to go into no little rant. I just don't be like people doing it.
You gotta think too. Also, DJ, people also hate Pastel because it's the number one gene you go on Morph Market, and it's the most of any gene.
Yeah, it's like Pastel.
So
everything.
People also hate it not only because of what it does in the future. A lot of people I know still I can talk to and show them a badass snake of Pastel. They're like, hell yeah, but I still hate it because it's the most saturated snake out there. You know, like,
let me be honest. Let me be honest. If Sunset and Pastel came out at the same time, Pastel would be more valuable, in my opinion.
Why you say that?
You gotta understand, you need 2 copies of Sunset gene for a Sunset.
Why I say that? Think about this. Pastel, when it came out, was 40,000 a piece for a single gene.
But that's different money, different time, bro.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, Sunset was up there. Sunset was up there.
Different money, different time. You can't compare that.
Sunset's gonna be the same way, though. Probably that's the thing. 10 years from now, Sunset's gonna be the same way. So is multiple other genes. Leopard. So it's spot nose. So it's fucking
look at Pine, bro.
Yeah, you know, like you can name them. That's gonna go down the line. That eventually is not gonna be worth nothing you see out of this day. Everything's gonna drop its price margin. You know, everything is. Nothing sits away. It's gonna stock market don't stay where it's at all times. Hell no. That's what you're playing with right now. You play with the stock market. You play with
as more people get into it, it's
Bitcoin
gonna
went up, then came back down.
Damn, you're damn right.
Oh, Hyvis is right. What Hyvis says is right though. Pastel was one of the first genes up. It was that spider, and then like the lesser and albino. Those were the first like 4 genes ever. So
In the
to be
empire,
fair.
you know what I mean? So Ro, we already know what Alex and Justin's favorite 2 gene combo is in Sunset. What would be yours? It's 2 genes, no matter what it is.
Well, right now I'm going with it's just 2 genes. Damn.
Yeah, 2 genes. Like, you don't gotta have it. You don't gotta have it. You can just think these 2 genes might be it.
Oh, the sunset Mandarin.
I was say if you want to ask me what's gonna be it, I'll tell you what he just said. Sunset Mandarin, because that's my future goal over here. He already knows I got Mandarin, I got Sunset. Now. It's happening down the road.
Everybody's just got to grow up a little.
I think that'll be an orange. That'll be a real orange ass snake. That'll be
Super Mandarin. The Super
Mandarin is your dog too, and it got them popping oranges. It might have to be a Super Mandarin.
Yeah,
but it got them popping oranges. I'm gonna say my 2, and my reasoning behind it is because it fits the name. I would say Sunset and Lavender Albino.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you want to do lavender? Think about rainbow. The reason I say that
is because lavender is purple. When you go outside, you look at the sunset, you're looking at an orange, and then it fades out to this mean purple. When you put Inchy into lavender, it brings in that oranges. If you put Calico in the lavender, it brings in them oranges. If you put Sunset and lavender, it's gonna bring them oranges. And then the lavender already, when it ages, it like smears together and makes it look like a cloud anyway. So imagine that cloud with the deep purples, because Sunset's gonna darken those purples up as it ages. And then you still got them deep oranges from the sunset. And then you got some pattern coming through it. I think that's it.
I would like to see that in candy, though, if we're talking about purples.
Yeah, candy too.
So the albino part that I'm taking too is like me and Stan done talked about it, and I have Sunset over here. He has rainbow, and I'm already thinking about throwing rainbow to it. You know,
that too.
So you got some good pairings. Like I said, I'm taking Sunset. Like I'm buying female heavy over here, and I'm just gonna run as much as I can to it and do what I can. Like that's me, my main topic project over me. I've got Xanthics. I've got a bunch of other shit in here that I'm running too, but like that's my main focus of all project that I'm running.
That's what y'all want to be known for.
Yeah, that's what I want to be known for. So
I said that's gonna be nice.
I love that Sunset is like so opposite when they're babies. I mean, I've seen a really brown sunset. Like we have like the straight brown sunset, and then we have like her. They're so opposite that I just feel like I know a lot of genes can be that way in combination with others, but I feel like with this, it's such opposite that I'm like, wow. So that means in between, like there's no telling. And I know same thing with other genes. I get that too, but it's shocking to me, like, wow, how opposite that they are, even as just to have another gene in there. And I know, arguably that could be with other genes, but
I agree with you 100% because that is one gene where you come to my house today and it look like this. Then you come back like, where that one at? And I show you a whole different snake. Like, I think that's the cool part about it.
Yeah. Yep.
So do y'all think that is like well, other than Black Xanthic, I think Black Xanthic is one, but do you think that is actually an IMG type of gene, like how Boa has IMGs?
That's a hard question on that one. That's a really hard question. Just because I haven't really fucked with much IMGs, but I do see the dramatic change, and it could be a lot like that. But I don't know. That's a tough question for me. I just don't. I'm not knowledgeably wise. This is like I said, knowledgeably wise with snakes probably 2 or 3 years, but in the hobby a year. So I'm not gonna like bluntly state that answer right off rep and be completely wrong either. So.
No, I got you. I'm not deep in either, but I just know. If I was to get another bow, it's definitely IMG. Only because it does the same thing Sunset does. Like it starts all beautiful, and then the end result is even better. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I just want one because it changes to black. That's all I want. I got a whole female back here. That's the only thing that I'm putting to this female bowl that I got. IMG. If it ain't IMG, ain't nothing touching her. Like that's all I want to put that to. I don't care if I get normals. I don't care if I get whatever. I just want IMG for that.
No, sure.
Fact.
So, what's one of your end goals for it, bro?
Like I said, I'm gonna put Red Stripe, Lesser, and Sunset.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
That's nice.
See?
And that's another G right there. You don't hear too much people talk about Lesser. Like unless they talk about sales, but just using it as a code.
Pastel, Lesser, Sunset.
Show us some snakes, man. You gotta show us some snakes, man. You gotta keep the people them interested.
Say, bro, you throwing Lesser in there. What you think about Bamboo Sunset? Just because the patterns are almost the same.
Bro, Bamboo Sunset would be nice, bro.
If you look at the patterns on a straight bamboo and you look at a sunset, they're close to almost the same type. So if you throw both of them together, what's it gonna look like?
Double head sunset puzzle.
Hey yo.
Okay.
And you can tell that you can definitely tell that's hit for something.
Oh yeah.
Even with the puzzle, the head. Let me see the head again.
It's the dorsal. That dorsal is telling you tall tale right there all day.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the eye stripes too. I'm looking at the eye stripes as well. What's good, Charlie?
And you said that's head puzzle too?
Yeah.
Head puzzle. Yeah, wow. That's nice, bro.
It's Pastel, Lesser, double head sunset puzzle.
Wow.
Hey, just ship it over here, bro. I'll stop being a hater.
Wow.
You ain't getting it, prophecy.
You know, it's amazing.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Speaking of, if you ain't got it, look, if you ain't got it tested 100%, go ahead and let Charlie. Go ahead and send that share to Charlie one time, my boy.
I know. Like the mom was a sunset and the dad was a puzzle. So
sweet.
The codons and all that stuff in it.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
So Justin, if you want to put the bamboo into it, the bamboo is an overpowering gene as well.
It is. So that's the only question is you're gonna have to throw something else in there to keep it from super overpowering.
Oh, okay, look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
I like that.
You're gonna have to throw something in there to equal it. So that's sick, bro.
See, that's what Alex was saying. Like you got some that's super bright as babies, then you got some that's a little more.
That's what I like about it. Yeah, it's just crazy. The difference.
You see how like,
both of them on that.
Now think about like OD, how you could line breed it. Now think it like down the road, you keep line breeding your sunset and getting that super bright ass sunset, and then throw a bamboo at it or something like that at it. That might not overpower each other, and you might just have that good connection right there.
Balance. That perfect balance.
So if I that Aussie board OD line, you know, it's all line bred. It's really good and strong.
Just my leopard double head sunset pie.
Nice.
Sunset Pied is what I like, bro. That's my favorite combo.
That's sick.
I do like that too. Sunset Pies. I like them. I like them a lot too.
I just thought the Sunset Pie looked like something else you can make.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like I think you can use like a pie and make something similar.
Well, I base all my projects around pie. Like that's how I got in the game. I'm like, oh shit, that's a crazy ass snake. I want to make some. So I got 3 pie girls going right now.
Sweet.
It's gonna be a lot of dreamsicles, pastel pies, regular pies. That's all that's coming this year. And then later on this year is gonna be some pie sunsets, hopefully.
Nice.
And some super asphalts.
Come on and join the Yellow Belly train. That's gonna be the next edition. Yellow Belly, everything. I'm gonna have to get cheese and all them on there. But now,
I love our yellow bellies over here.
Yeah, we gotta pass them.
Love.
Yeah, man, show some snakes. That's what they want to see.
That pastel yellow belly.
Yeah, this one.
I'm about to gravel in the Spectre.
Hey, girl.
Like Spectre.
do like Spectre, bro, especially the clown.
I like Spectre. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. That's clean too.
Yeah.
And that's just pastel yellow belly?
Just pastel yellow belly.
Jeez, make my GHI not look yellow belly at all.
They say pastel. They say pastel's done.
Nah, pastel is not done.
And it's crazy. Justin, let me ask you this: as a baby, you hatched that yourself?
No. Actually, a buddy of mine did it, and I had it literally it fit in my hand. Literally, that small. So another big breeder of mine.
So you got it when she first came out the egg type shit.
I wouldn't say first come out of egg, but then they're close to it. Yeah,
Charlie.
Appreciate you showing up, Charlie. Appreciate you.
Take care, bro.
Hey, this bitch might be mean.
No, she's never.
Charlie,
I will.
This is one of my favorites right
This
here.
is what everybody likes the most.
This is one of my favorite snakes. That we
Man, the
have.
pattern on that is crazy.
That
This
calico.
That's
Calico.
a super OD calico and she yellow belly.
Nice.
Sweet.
That
sweet.
jump
And
look
that's
like
all-
a little white
Bro.
pie.
Listen, and that's why I hate. That's why I hate why people are not doing more with the codoms right now. Like, bro, everybody just got on this recessive train, and there's nothing wrong with it. They just ran with the codoms. Look at this damn snake, and it's probably gonna be worth like. No offense to y'all or nothing, but online it's probably gonna be worth like $400. That snake is a fucking banger, bro. That snake is a banger, bro.
So, respectfully, bro. Justin, respectfully, bro. Tell me how many zeros you want on that check. Low key.
Facts. Cause like I don't get it. And that's why I was asking about the price point with Sunset. Like everybody say work what you like.
Yep.
But I feel like the person that works what they like sometimes is the person that gets the short end of the stick. Because if I like codoms, I can't keep producing all these codom animals and expect to make anything out of it. They even be able to supply themselves.
Well, you know what I'm saying? You can make your lower end snakes and make your higher end snakes. You know, like I'm doing with I'm gonna have regular pods, pastel pods, dreamsicles, and sunset. Sunset pods. Probably next year, 2025, sunset dreamsicles.
Yep.
Hey, that's it.
You trying to give yourself? You giving yourself a ring?
You just have to market yourself to everybody. Cater yourself to everybody in the market.
That's the thing with us. Like we got down to exanthic pieds, firefly exanthics over here. I've got down to sunset, even down to orange dream pieds. I got banana pastel hypopieds over here as well.
Jeez.
I've got.
You already said that.
Yeah, I've got exanthics. What else? I got super gravel pinstripe as well. I got highways over here. I've got down to like every bit of the market I've got over here.
Yeah, that's the thing. We really do have like a little bit of everything.
Everything.
But
hey, y'all tell you at the expo. Y'all tell you what the expo gonna be lit. I'm telling you, like it's y'all gonna need to hire people. Y'all gonna need a price chart. You're gonna need to hire like 3-4 people.
That's a super gravel pinstripe right there. This right here, boy. This thing right here is gonna just work for me.
See, bro.
They put them on. DJ, how you put them on?
Bro, that's why I like super gravel more than asphalt,
and
bro.
he's
Like
much
I people
more
say
yellow.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's much more kind of yellow than what he's showing.
Like vanilla. I'll show you some
Oh yeah. This is one of the look. All of them that he brings out. I'm like, this is one of my favorites.
That's a vanilla.
Man.
What all you got in there?
That's an OD pastel vanilla yellow belly asphalt.
Wow.
That's another gene they sleeping on too. Vanilla.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That part, because vanilla is for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. When I get this girl up the size, I got a vanilla hidden gene warmer, yellow belly pastel female that I'm looking to put her to a fire freeway male.
I'll show you something that blows your mind.
Oh, that's dope, bro.
This is a good one.
This one right here.
This is a
one
good
right
one
here
too.
It's sick. This is my first badass pickup that I got. This is acid.
That's acid black pastel granite.
I got another special gift for y'all.
Hey, listen,
How's it?
I'm just doing a quick hit and run because I'm at work just to make Justin mad. Sunset looks like doo doo.
You are the dude. You are the dude.
Hey, Justin, real shit though. Like, I think, have you ever thought about putting Sunset to like Xanthic, bro, and just seeing like what it would do?
That's coming down the road. You know, I'm taking my projects the way I want to right now, but definitely down the road, once I build my base and get all my females, you best believe I'm pumping a shit ton of shit in.
Well, we got male and female Xanthics over here, pides and everything over here, and Xanthics. So we're good.
I have 2 double head Sunset clown females coming to me as well for my boy at Justin and Morph Jungle as well. So once those get in here, I'm just going female heavy with the Sunsets, even heads and visuals. You know,
I got you. I know the best thing to add to that Sunset to make it toilet paper.
Yeah.
I just wonder if you could get that Sunset look, but with like the Xanthic colors, and that would be kind of insane to me.
GHI. I feel like you got GHI. You get it.
But it'd be different. It'd be different. Like I feel like Sunset. Get my right. Sunset to me looks like a burnt orange GHI, which I think is kind of cool as a baby. Like it's like a burnt, like the rusty red. I think
it just has a lot more pattern than GHI. I feel like the GHI pattern is spread out.
Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like the GHI pattern just spread out. Sunset's kind of tight. I like Sunset.
Yeah, I really
feel like at the end, man,
this Sunset girl is actually, I mean, that's a pretty bright sunset, you know?
Yeah, she's just straight sunset.
But that snake's also only like 150 grams, 200 grams.
I'll hand it to you there, but I can tell you I've seen more babies that look way more like turds than this one does.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, when she gets a dog, she'll match what I leave in the toilet.
Hey Eric, here's the argument though. You argue.
You can't deny that pattern.
I can deny whatever I want. It's my opinion. Oh, the patterns are cool, yeah, but like, it just sucks because they turn into doo doo.
Hey Eric, not to play devil's advocate, but if we're arguing like that just because of what it looks like an adult, that's the whole ball python industry is based off what animals look like as a baby, to be honest, because that's what you're selling. You're selling babies. Like you're not you're rarely selling your breeders.
That's
if what I make, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If what I make doesn't look as good as an adult in my own collection, I ain't gonna fucking remake it.
Thank you. See?
Well, that's your fault for not having DG.
I respect that.
You mean for having good taste and not making ugly shit?
I respect that. I respect that.
I mean, I feel like it's more so the shock factor. Once you first buy this, you're gonna love it no matter what it turns out to look like. If you go buy a dog and it's a puppy, you're gonna love it. You buy a kitten, you're gonna love it. Once it gets big, it's still your dog. Like
you ain't gonna love it. You ain't gonna love that puppy when it does not cost you money. And you
got some janky teeth and shit coming over here drooling on you.
I tell you this: when Justin and Brock Wagner come out with some fire ass Sunset shit within this year or two, me and Justin gonna have the fucking babies to go ahead and sell it to y'all.
Hey, I already said that if I was to jump in Sunset, I went it with lavender only because of the purpose.
Right. And see, I like that. Like you're going with a albino, a T positive or T negative trait, what you're gonna throw into it, whatever, you know. That's sick. Go for it. You know, nobody's done that yet. I don't think anybody's. If anybody has,
it's like 6 people on both markets.
Right. I would say if anybody's done this, it'd be just for Canova, and he ain't showed it yet. You know. So
now he ain't shown it. Always evolving pythons. He has hets. JDH, I think he has hets. There's a couple people that have hets.
See,
they like 12,000. There's no way I'm gonna do nothing with that.
Exactly.
And if I'm sorry, but anything Sunset right now, I don't know if RO could agree with me, but I don't care what it is Sunset right now. I'm not spending more than fucking $3,000. It just isn't to me logical. It isn't like, and I've seen what Clown is running right now at 20K. Like, so by the time I produce it, they can be running nowhere near that. Like, that's just stupid. Go ahead and keep holding on. Like I taught other people in the industry, go ahead and keep holding on to that snake and keep feeding it. That's how I can say it. Go ahead and keep wasting your money on it by the time you make your money on it. You know.
Hey Justin, if it interests you, bro, because you were talking about HRA, I have a blackhead red Xanthic yellow belly I can send you, bro. We can run that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's like, hey, everything will be HRA.
Come on.
All right, so what you was just saying in terms of hold on to that $20,000 snake. All right, so say you hit what you want to hit, and it is amazing, you know what I mean, and you put the price point on it. Is that a snake to where you're like, I don't care if it sells or if it doesn't, I'll keep feeding it regardless because I like opening my tub for it? Or is it I want the price point?
Nope. I hate to say I'm gonna be giving these motherfuckers away. People are gonna hate me for it.
That's real though.
Eddie?
That's real.
Hey,
People are gonna hate me for it. People are gonna hate me for it. I don't care. I'm gonna be giving these motherfuckers away.
I'm the same way, bro. I'm the same way. I get told all the time, you gotta stop just giving stuff. So when I made the bamboo clutch I had, man, I liked them, but it wasn't what I wanted. I wanted just a simple leopard bamboo. That's all I wanted. But I had black pastel, bamboo, pewter, vanilla, and fire. They was crazy, but it wasn't what I wanted. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I don't got no purpose for them. My friend,
right?
Take them. I don't need them. You know what I mean? Like I'm like that. You know what I mean? Like
one thing about this community is like I want everybody to grow and prosper. So I'm not gonna sit there and hold a $20,000 snake. I'm gonna sell it for half that. I'm gonna give it to you for 10. Come on, you want to prosper? Come on, you're gonna prosper with all of us. You know, that's what I feel about it. You want to do a payment plan, whatever, go for it. You know, like I don't care. Like to me, like I have my own company, so I'm not sitting here trying to get rich like some other people are. Like at the end of the day, like I'm doing this for me and my fun and my own peace and my own recognition. You know, so
and for me,
and obviously for her as well. So
well,
that's a positive side. I wouldn't be doing this. Half the shoe would be getting done if it went for this girl sitting next to me. So
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Well, Justin, look how people reacted when that Jersey balls cut like zebra prices in half. Everyone flipped out. Everyone was like, "What the hell, man?"
They can go cry about it. They can go cry about it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Well,
Like,
Mackenzie wasn't even. Hey, let's be honest. Mackenzie wasn't that expensive to begin with.
He said
This is all a hustle. This is all business too. This is all a hustle. So you're gonna go out there and meet everybody else's price on the street, or you're gonna go undercut everybody and get them off your table and get them out the door and move on to your next project. Not have to feed these, have you more rack space, etc., etc. It makes more sense.
It makes more sense because you're
I'm
doing it because you absolutely
bro.
love it. It's a difference. You love this. You know what I mean? So passion versus the profit is two different things.
I'm sneaky about it, bro. Like I might list it as 10,000, but I'm not selling it as 10,000. To other people, it'll be listed as sold at 10,000, but I probably only sold it for like 4,000. Let's be honest.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure they do that all day. I'm pretty sure everything on Move Market did not sell for what it's listed on Move Market.
Well, there's a couple that did. I know for a fact.
I hate to say this too, but that's one thing I really hate about Morph Market is they want to overprice a lot of shit. It's like, wait, this isn't fucking Sears website or JCPenney website over here where you're overpricing the t-shirt and then some months you're dropping it half price. Like, what the fuck is this shit, you know? That's one thing that I do get really, and half the people on Morph Market, you go on there, I'm wheeling and dealing. I'm a businessman, so I ain't paying what you got out there anyway. So we're gonna go back and forth, and we're gonna keep doing this. You gonna hold on to the snake, or you gonna sell it to me? What we gonna do? You know? So
exactly right. Make something Justin wants because I'm gonna mess with him.
I mean, honestly,
it's old tactic, bro. It's old tactic. Overprice it and then cut it to what you
I'll
want.
raise the price 3,000.
I ain't coming to you. I'm telling you personally, like this is bullshit. You got this shit priced like.
Okay.
See, what me and Eddie do is we look for mis-ID'd shit, bro. And we'll be like, we'll look and we'll be like, and you agree that this is mis-ID'd and this is what's in it, right? Yeah, then we'll get it. Like we look for steals. Like it's kind of scummy in a way. Not I wouldn't say scummy. It's just that because a lot of people don't know how to ID. Like, but you know what I'm saying? It's just hustling.
It is. That's all this is. You got into it as especially when you get after so many snakes. This is a business. At the end of the day, like you can't. I don't know. You got to be smart with everything. That's how I can put it.
I just want to produce beautiful animals. That's all it come down to.
Facts.
That's all it come down to. I don't care about the price or nothing like that. Just like fucking what DJ said with just a snake. It might be listed on Morph Market as $400, $600 damn dollars, but that's a beautiful ass snake, and it's just gonna get better as it age.
Yep. Did Tim already get the other truck back there?
I'm saying. But I'll be right back. We'll check on the little one.
All right, so Justin, if somebody was to offer you $7 million right now for your whole collection, what you gonna do?
I'll sell his collection for him.
I sell it all.
I was gonna say, well, sell it because also too now we know more now that we're in it. Right. Give me that 7 million. Let me do what I really want to do real quick. You know what I'm saying? And maybe not buy. Sorry, babies. I don't mean it, but maybe not buy some of the ones that you buy. I mean, at first you always buy some that you're like, I don't know that I would have done that. Had I known.
Vicious.
So I mean, for sure, yes. Go ahead, take it.
Yeah, I'd sell it.
Justin,
hey, I'm keeping my racks though.
Justin, just send me those ones she didn't want to buy at first because she wants to do something like that. Mean person.
I'm loving this show tonight. I am loving this show tonight.
The whole collection be gone. I'll be getting a fucking warehouse, hiring all my local breeders to come just fucking work with me and pay them a bunch of fucking money and just say, come on, let's all have fun. So that's what it would be.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm not. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm no longer a Sunset hater, bro. I'm a changed man, bro. Rehabilitated. I'm rehabilitated.
Hold on real quick. I gotta introduce one more beautiful lady that came onto the show.
Hold up. I'm gonna come back because my computer is being stupid and I joined on my phone, but I'm gonna switch it. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna hold that introduction in. Continue.
All right, same question for you, bro.
I can't hate Sunset no more.
Somebody came to you $7 million for everything you got. What you gonna do?
Shit, it's more than the goddamn my collection 3 times folded. So I'm gonna take that.
I'm selling everything. I might sell you everything down to the racks and I'm reading.
No, for real. I can read
7 million, bro.
I mean, all right. Let's be more realistic. All right, 500,000. 500,000.
Nah, 20,000.
Nah, 20 ain't enough. 20 ain't enough to buy.
Nah, it ain't enough.
I don't even like. I'm nowhere near where y'all are. But I can tell you this: 20 ain't enough for me.
It ain't enough for me.
All right,
I still need at least 5.
I can't do 100.
Never mind. I'm not thinking rational because, like, a lot of these snakes that you produce can, be a $3,500 to $5,000 snakes
a month. I mean, a year.
You know what I mean? Like, it can bring you money in a lot more down the
future. What I'm saying. So
you gotta think
I wouldn't a meal.
You want to know what's crazy, bro? Remember at one point, Brian Barczyk was selling Het Sunsets as normals for like $25 a piece because he had given up on the Sunset. Just think about how many pet owners have pet sunsets in their glass aquariums, they don't even know it.
20
I've also heard that there's a lot of people out there that don't even know that they have Het Sunset in their collection.
Or Het anything, to be honest.
Right, facts. That's true. Het anything, really, but
anything, to be honest.
But because of that situation right there with Brian Barczyk, a lot of people don't know they have it, because he was just giving them out back in the day at one point.
Exactly.
So look, we gotta introduce another lady that I'm dubbing a part of the Sunset gang. Say hi to the people out here, Jen.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Reporting live from Chicago.
You said you were?
Chicago.
Okay, Chi-Town. You got Sunsets too. You a part of the Sunset gang, ain't you?
Yep.
Show us what you got. Show us what you got, Jen.
My finale just shed. What, Jackson?
Well, that's gonna be nice then.
Yeah.
I was saying, have you been practicing them hemi-peens popping since New Year's?
I haven't practiced since that day. Hi, buddy. Where are you going?
It was like Justin and VIP were just like, this is how you do it.
How you do
it. Like, roll. No, don't roll.
All the peen popping daddies were giving me the tutorial. It was very helpful.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of learned that day too, bro. Because me and Eddie, we don't know how to pop. Well, now we do because I said, Eddie, look at this video.
Okay.
Here we go.
That's looking sick there, and you can see how bright that one is.
Yeah, he's real pretty. He's got really nice darks up along his top here.
That looks good.
Wow, yeah, that's beautiful.
That does.
Yeah,
he's real pretty. I got him from Aaron Kohler. He's from Aaron Kohler, and then my girlfriend Brock is actually over in the other bin. I can grab her too. Here you go.
Somebody got a bird or something. What's that?
What kind of bird you got?
Okay.
That's my parrot. She's
Oh yeah, that's
we have a pet Amazon over here.
Yeah, I got a blue crown.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Ours
He said what's
ours
good?
is sleeping. Oh wait, no, ours isn't sleeping. No, he's not sleeping. Kyle.
My girl, she got the African gray, bro. Yeah.
Smartest bird in the world right there. Smartest bird in the world.
Yeah.
My mom had one growing up. I want one now because my mom.
Bro, she does this thing with cats, right? Where she like this whistling to get them over, right? And then as soon as they get over, she like bites them, bro. She like.
That's Leia's right.
Oh, that's a brighter. Okay.
Here
That's
we go.
definitely a brighter one.
Yeah, this is she's a yellow belly pinstripe sunset.
Okay.
Nice.
Damn.
That's what's doing to that.
But do you see the difference in the that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Just like the banana that Justin them showed earlier, like
Oh no, that
jeans,
banana was crazy. That joint was
the yellow is just pop.
Yeah. Try to show the dorsal on that more if you can.
This one?
Yeah, on that one.
Yeah.
I want to see the dorsal a little bit better on that one. I want to see what the pinstripe did to that.
Yeah, the picture got overpowered by the pad at sunset. It might look like
it did.
It makes her look like tiger stripes.
Tiger stripes, right?
She gets tiger stripes. So it's like it's not the full sunset pattern, but it's not. It holds its own against the pinstripe, which I thought was really nice.
What's going on, Steve?
The pinstripe's kind of strong in some things. So
Pinstripe's hella strong in a lot of stuff.
My God, Steven. The sunset, one of the sunset kings.
Hey, we need them on. We need them on. Send them the link.
Steven, I'm about to send you the link. We need your input as well. The sunset gang.
Get Steven on here, Steven, for sure.
Because wasn't somebody saying that leopard sunset looks too dark and wasn't nice? And she's a breeder, like she's a big girl, and that she looks pretty as heck.
Really?
Damn, shots fired, bro.
Shots fired, and I know the one who's got it. So
this is where I was telling you about like the lines, which lines are stronger and who has the strongest lines of them too. You got to think of like Orange Dream and other genes out there. You know, they get used so many times the line isn't going to be as strong. You know, so
it'll be interesting to see.
Out there
I've got two different lines because my boy is from Aaron and this girl's from Brock Wagner. And so he's going to be going to other females that I have a year before she'll be ready. So there probably will be I'll be able to see some of the, is it different if it's Brock's or if it's Aaron's?
Right.
But they're both really nice examples, I think, of this. Hi, what are you doing?
So is the sunset in the albino category?
You might have one of the siblings to ours.
It's not albino.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's not an albino type gene.
Yeah, it's not that leopard. Dude, where are you
Steven,
going?
check your DM. I sent the link when you're ready.
I would say it's an IMG. I mean, like you said, it's IMG. It's an IMG type gene more than an albino type gene.
Yeah, because I mean, it's dark. It's dark. So I think because of how nicely it plays with all the other T positives. Because so far, my favorite has been the Ultramil Sunset that Gavin from Balls to You made. Like that thing looks like fire. And then when you think about putting some other dark stuff in there, like Blackhead, I love Blackhead. So, like one of my favorite things. Sunset would just be insane to me. Like I want to make it just so I can see what it looks like because I think.
Hey Viz, I got a girl for you. I got a blackhead. I got a blackhead girl for you. Just let me know.
Man, everybody trying to sell me Blackhead.
I'm not gonna sell you. I'll run it. I'll sell you. I was like, hey, run it back. I'll send it tomorrow.
I got a real nice blackhead, yellow belly, inchy head Ultramel girl that I picked up.
That sounds good.
That's nice. I like
pull her
that.
out. I think she just shed 2 recently.
Yeah,
That's
pull
nice.
out.
I'm gonna put this girl away.
Yeah, that Ultra Mill, man, that's my thing. That's
Oh,
one
yeah,
of my,
oh,
that's
that
my favorite.
Ultra
That's
with
my
the,
favorite sensitive. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Ultimate-
T positive albino, bro. I love all T positives, bro.
I wonder what Monarch would. Nah, that might make it more brown.
I think
Jordan,
Brown
bro.
might be a little
Like,
dark.
Monarch's like really strong both ways though. Like that's one thing I can say. Like you look at like Ultimate and Monarch. I mean, obviously Monarch's like killing it both ways. You know, like
That's true.
brightness and that darkness. You know,
And the dark.
Hey,
Boom.
so
hey, let's be honest.
things I love. I like stuff when I see shit like that. Love the Ultra
Yeah.
Sun. Yeah, the Ultra Sun,
Contrast.
Ultra Sunset's fire as shit.
Contrast.
Yo, Justin, let's be honest though. If we weren't looking at the infertility thing, the nicest one out of those 3 would be Caramel Albino, in my opinion. There's no doubt. There's no contest.
You gonna pull a kaiju? You gonna pull a kaiju?
No, I'm looking strictly at the visuals. I'm looking strictly just at the look, just the look. Caramel Albino is the best, in my opinion, just look wise.
I don't know. I see Monarch in person. I can see why the price range is where it's at, just because it's fucking. I don't know. I fell in love with it. So.
Yeah.
That's
Like I said, it depends on what other coat you got.
This is a yellow belly. What is she? Yellow belly, blackhead, Enchi. Cat.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Nice.
So,
That's nice.
Ooh, wow.
yeah. So I mean, I'm
I
definitely
love
going to
NT.
put my Sunset Boy with her and test for the Ultra Mills.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
I like how the
That's nice.
Enchi kind of destroys the blackhead low key. It's just you get it's hard to tell blackhead and Enchi for me, bro, and I hate that it is.
And they're both really strong patterns in their own right, and then they fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we have
Does anyone have a single gene blackhead they can show?
I got
I have a picture.
I got one. Well, I got a blackhead asphalt.
Blackhead asphalt.
Okay.
Let's see
I
what
love Enchi. I love Enchi so much.
DJ,
I
they
love
see my girl.
Yeah, we're Inchy heavy over here. I got a lot of Inchy.
I just every time I see something with Enchi in it, I'm like, oh well, no wonder. I like it, you know.
Of
Every
course,
time.
I like that.
No, I mean, damn.
Oh Lord.
Nice.
Come on.
Yeah, I love that dark. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. And the asphalt. The
Bro, that's a
asphalt-
female or a male?
Female.
You got some big ass snakes.
Yeah. That's,
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the common. That's the common.
Well, she got 1,200, so I'm gonna give it like another month or 2, and then I'm finna get a another blackhead asphalt, so I can make super blackhead, super asphalts.
oh, deep. That's gonna
Yeah.
be crazy.
Yo,
Do it.
DJ, can you screen share?
Can I screen share? Now you.
I sent you a picture.
Oh, you did? All right, hold on. On Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram. Oh, my blackhead girl. I wanted to kind of show Justin and Jen too. Anyway, this
I
is
got
my
you.
blackhead girl.
Let me figure this screen share nonsense out.
Down at the bottom, the little thing says present. You should be able to share screen when you click to present.
Boom. Select tab. Boom. Boom. Y'all see it?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
click. You got.
Why is it yellow?
Well, it's weird.
There we go. There we go.
That's my blackhead red xanthic yellow belly female. She was world's first. Not trying to like. It's kind of weird. 'Cause, like that's why I was saying the red xanthic would be good in Sunset because you see how the red xanthic just took all those blacks that blackhead and then made it that red,
Mhm.
made it that rust.
It did.
And then you see the yellow belly. You see the yellow belly in it too. The yellow belly just kind of made the blushing even more crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's true. That's true.
That's pretty.
Yep.
I-
It's insane.
HRA is
She's-
definitely on that jeans I wish I had list.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She's 1,500 grams right now. It's like she's getting paired to a GHI Stranger Clown by Eddie's book. So
Heck
I'm hyped.
That's kick ass. What you got there? Ooh, pinstripe
This is
something, and it's head Sunset probably because it looks.
Well,
That
this
does look
girl
funky.
here,
Blackhead.
she's an Enchi blackhead red jean pinstripe.
I thought it was
okay.
Cypress. I thought it was Cypress for a second.
Yeah,
I thought it was a spicy.
This came from my local homie Patrick. Used to be grossing balls, but now North Florida cold blooded.
Yeah, you know, I don't really.
Look at her head. Like, yeah, come on.
I love Blackhead, bro. Hey, shout out to Ralph Davis, though, the OG, for bringing Blackhead into the hobby, for real, bro.
There you go.
Blackhead is definitely a fire gene, bro.
This one's actually really sick too. I think I want to see some blackheads. This is a really sick one too.
Yeah, that's a super entry blackhead red stripe or red jean pinstripe.
Red jean.
Nice.
Jeez.
Is she in shit or she just have really pretty green
He's
eyes?
he's actually about to go in shit. He's got zombie eyes.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, no, he does, but I'll tell you what, he's getting better with age 100%.
Yeah, it just me out.
Like, he actually is. And we got him as like, hatchling, like probably weeks.
Yeah, I just fed him probably like 5 times before he finally started taking. And now he's just going on.
And now he's like hungry right now.
Yeah.
He's looking at his stuff.
Not gonna lie, bro.
What you was about to say?
I said, I'm not gonna lie. There's not a lot of genes that overpower Blackhead like Enchi does.
Yeah, they fight.
You still keep that head though. You still keep that head.
Yeah.
Like it trips me out. Like I love it. So.
Lord, we got another special guest, y'all. I'm loving this episode tonight. I just want y'all to know, Ro and Justin, y'all definitely brought out the Sunset people tonight. I appreciate it. We got another big timer
my
here.
boy Steven. Yeah.
I'm here, Steven.
What's going on?
I'm dubbing you the king of Sunset right now, only because you introduced me to the gene. I'm not even gonna lie. Just from watching your shows, you definitely introduced me to the gene. And when you showed it to me in person, when I actually saw it out here in Atlanta at the Reptile Nation show, I was blown away, bro. So I definitely dub you the king of Sunset.
Oh, that's awesome.
I feel like he'd be cheating too. Like he'll be talking about and then all of a sudden you'll see a sunset just come across the screen like this.
Right.
And then 30 seconds later, here it comes again. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brock Ryder himself told me that he was like, man, and Steven and Courtney have sent me so much business.
Yep.
I love it. I love the project. It's super fun. I can't be on for super long, by the way, but I definitely want to jump on since it's the Sunset Edition. I had to jump on here. Brock,
I appreciate you.
Brock and Brad, they're crushing it. Justin's crushing it. Miguel's crushing it. I'm stoked on all of the stuff that those guys have done for the project because I got into the project. I don't know if you guys have already talked about all this stuff. Really from watching Brian Cusco's videos when he first hatched out those cinnamon inchy sunsets. I thought they were amazing. Like one of the most beautiful snakes ever. I thought they were so cool looking. And I love the fact that Brock, Justin, Miguel, Brad, so many different people have done such amazing things with the Sunset Project that it just keeps getting better and better every single season. I feel like that's a sign of a really, really strong project when each season more combos come out that look amazing.
Yeah, I was actually saying, because we were talking about some price dips and price fluctuations generally. And I think Sunset actually came down enough this year for me to be like, okay, I'm getting it now. It's hit a point where I can justify it financially, but I feel like that's kind of the case for a lot of the people who were able to jump in this year. And I mean, it's still not cheap by any means, but it became more accessible for the people who really wanted to get in on it, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's really useful, or it's really good that people who want to get into the project, whether they want to buy in through hets or visuals, that there's a level for everybody to get in. I would say I'll say this. In COVID, prices went up really, really high. Because I watched the project all the time. I think I saw the most I ever saw individual single gene Sunset male sell for during COVID was $7,000 or $8,000. And we bought in right before all of the price bumps happened with COVID. And when we got in, Brock was asking $4,500 for single gene Sunset. So it's realistically from when we got in, they went up really, really high. And that was great for us because we were able to recoup pretty much all of our investment from it. But it does suck for the people who bought in at $8,000 and then they come down to $2,000. That sucks. I completely understand that.
But I think it's the lowest that it's ever going to be, because you know it's a new gene. Everybody, well, a lot of people want it.
Now
It
a lot
just
of people
varies.
No, go ahead, Ara. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
It just varies on what other genes you have mixed in with it, and that's where the price points and gaps are going to jump from.
I think one thing that's so good about the project, and I apologize, by the way, I talk a lot, so people just tell me to shut up. Like, I promise I won't stay super long. I think one thing that's so good with it is that there are no other genes that does what Sunset does. Like, there's Ultramel and Monarch, and they're obviously different, and people can have preferences for one or the other, but objectively, they are similar looking, and they do similar things. There's nothing like that for Sunset. So if somebody wants to make combos, that's what I was saying. Yeah, and I feel like that's going to mean that it always has a place in the hobby, and because so much of the hobby is like multi-recessives now, and Sunset is a recessive, and it looks so different than everything else, I feel like that Sunset is going to be one of those keys when people are moving into those triple quad recessives, and they don't want to make it like 10% better. They want to make it look way different than what the other combos are. Sunset,
this girl off before she poops on the keyboard.
All right, Steven, with
real
that.
Quick. Just real quick. This is Tempest. She's my hypo blackhead that I got from Bob's Balls. And I can imagine the Sunset version of this.
Oh, this could be awesome.
Would be outstanding.
Yeah, it look nice. That look nice as is.
Yeah.
It's giving hypo to me.
Hypo, she's gonna age like super pretty, and I'm
I thought it was hypo. I
thought
it was a hypo.
The dark stuff I love with hypo. My other I got two other hypos too. I've got like super chocolate butter hypo and leopard fire.
Bro, what's good?
So yeah, we're gonna make hypo sunsets, and we're gonna put all the dark fun stuff in it too.
Hey, I'm kind of biased.
That's what I'm saying there. All right, Steve, question for you. Are you shooting more for making a beautiful baby or a beautiful adult sunset? Like, what time frame are you shooting to make the project based on?
Honestly, I think that I just want to make like really, really cool looking snakes. I just want to like explore the project. I do want to make snakes that look great as adults, but I don't think that that's necessary for every single thing. In my opinion, I think that I don't want to have a snake where it looks good for 2 weeks and that's it. Like, that's not enough time. But if it looks absolutely incredible for the first 3 years of its life, that's still really cool. And that's still an awesome snake. And even then, beyond that, like, there are things that I feel like help Sunset age really, really well. But realistically, I want to explore the project. I just want to put new stuff into it, see what works, what doesn't, and once you find something cool, like, build off of it. But our leopard sunset girl, she had a prelay shed like a week ago or so, and I'm stoked about that one because, again, depending on odds, we'll be able to make some like the first red stripe sunsets, first red stripe yellow belly sunsets, first red stripe yellow belly leopard sunsets.
Man.
So
you just saw putting your red in there.
Sunset.
You know, somebody said that leopard and redhead wasn't that nice. Not saying names, but
he didn't say redhead. He said leopard.
Yeah.
Leopard. I said leopard.
What I would say, this is something I've noticed on it. Our leopard sunset girl, Brad Boa produced them, or produced her. She was the first leopard sunset produced ever. And
her color when she was little, she looked like blackberry, like she looked like berry jelly, like dark berry jelly.
She looks amazing now. She still looks super good. I've noticed that since she was like produced, other leopard sunsets came out, and they were from Luke and Ryan of Captive Bred Specialties, the people who made the first sunset pieds. They had also made leopard sunsets, but their leopard sunsets were way darker than her, much darker that I was like, oh, she's got to have like yellow belly or inchy in her, because those were also in the pairing. We tested for both at various different points, proved negative on either one, so she's just a leopard sunset. And this is one thing that I think that people outside of the Sunset Project don't say they don't understand. They don't realize it's the same thing for Sunset. It's so polymorphic. Like we've hatched out clutches where it is like just a sunset to a het sunset, no other genes in it. And I have a picture where it's 2 visual sunsets from it. One of them looks so bright and vibrant. The other one looks so busy and dark. They both look amazing. But if I told you that there was an extra gene in either one, every single person would believe me. But they weren't. They were just both single gene sunsets. And I think that there's a lot of polymorphism in sunset, like pretty much any other gene.
He's holding more of the one. He's holding more of the one parent than it is the other, pretty much.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what Alex was saying. She was saying she likes it because of that aspect. You don't know what you're getting. And that's my biggest thing with me even getting into breeding. It's like every single egg, I don't care what it is. When I cut it open, whatever I see, I'm like, oh, I don't know what this is, but it's beautiful. Like it's all beautiful. So I can only imagine if I was to accidentally bought a het sunset for $25. I'd be, oh my gosh, I'd be over the moon.
Someone was asking earlier about breeding for like look pretty now or look pretty later. I think for me, the genes that I got into, because I got into ultramil and hypo were the first 2 things that I gravitated towards because of how well they aged. And so now, and then I got into clown because I had one of the snake, the very first snake I ever bought, actually. I bought him as a pos het pied, and he tested like surprise het clown. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess we're doing clown now. Went that way with it. But then I got into sunset because I got a couple of these gene-packed bongo girls that I got to shake out. I'm not entirely sure what they are exactly, but I was like, okay, well, if I got to shake her out, what should I shake her out with? And that's when I decided to buy the sunset, because I was like, all right, well, regardless of what falls out of her, it's all going to be het sunset and it's all going to sell.
Mm-hmm.
And
it is.
That was my strategy there.
It has definitely been our best selling project, like by far. Like I can pull up the spreadsheets and all that stuff, but yeah, like easily our best selling project.
Yeah, we forgot to mention the most beautiful sunset that I've seen was the Calico sunset.
Oh, I like the spot nose sugar, which I know sugar and calico are genetically different, but
right.
I know everyone really loved that one. I wasn't as excited about it. But I think I like more uniformity of pattern, and I think that was a bit too not all over the place pattern. But I know a lot of people like that. Like it looked more like a kind of.
It kind of reminded me of what Sugar and Laugh do together.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. But one of the girls I got to shake out, I think she's got calico, so I'll have some calico at sunsets for y'all that are into that.
Calico, for sure.
I want y'all to answer that question at the bottom. Which direction do y'all believe is best for the project, light or dark?
I think there's a best. I think it's.
I think at the end of the day, you just have to accept that. I feel like until we find something light or dark that works, I think you just gonna have to work it. Accept that it might not look good as
something that works. We found plenty that works, dude.
Hey! It's my answer. Leave me alone. I'm just saying.
We do this in that chat all day. I'm just like, man.
I just accept that, it's going to, like, unless it's in hypo, it's going to brown out, and you just have to deal with that, because at the end of the day, we're doing these projects because we love these animals. It shouldn't be because
I think
monetary.
I think everything in the bell complex. I think everything in the yellow belly complex. Because Steven, when are we going to get those sunset freeways? Because I know you're going to make one eventually.
We won't have a shot at making them this year. I think Brock and Winston, they have a shot this year. They had produced it was a pastel freeway het sunset male last year who should be up to size now. And they have a lot of
Sweet.
For that project, he's actually being paired right now with her, our clown het sunset boy to our super asphalt girl. So we'll get those babies and then test them and hopefully shave off a generation by doing genetic testing rather than having to produce sunset clown, which again, hopefully, fingers crossed, girls go, we'll have 5 clutches this year for sunset clowns.
So Steven, you made me go buy some more double hets, so.
Oh, there you go. I would say on aging stuff, have you happened to have seen the Fire Sunset? I don't know if it's still on Morph Market. That Justin from Morph Jungle. So just a Fire Sunset, amazing. It was like
actually, that's what I picked up from. I picked up a Firefly double head Sunset Clown from him.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And I want that Fire Gene to hopefully carry over. Yeah. So
Fire,
I think the one I like even better was the vanilla.
Oh yeah, vanilla. Yep. I think
Vanilla
the little
Sunset,
bit of darkerness of the vanilla gives
it's
more
a subtle
oranges.
different, but it.
I agree with you.
I think I liked it better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm waiting for that Super Nyla.
Oh, so okay. So I love the. I don't know how to pronounce it honestly because it's like.
I want it in Sunset, bro. I want it in Sunset.
So I'm stoked for that project. I think that the Super Neala, like the homozygous form of it, I think it looks cool and different, but because you lose so much of like the contrast and pattern because it just blows up the sides entirely, I think we're probably going to stick with just like Neala. We're probably not going to try to shoot for supers very often, but this year we are pairing our Sunset male, single gene Sunset male, to the Neala Furrow Spider Het Clown female.
Oh,
is that like what's your future goal with the furrow? May I ask? Just because I'm running furrow too over here, so I want to know what kind of direction you're thinking about going with it.
So it's not a gene like until we had that clutch where we hatched out the Neala Furrow clowns. It wasn't one that we knew that we had, so it's not like that we had been doing a bunch of research on it or anything like that. I love it in the clown project. I love the Neala Furrow clowns. They're probably my favorite snakes that we made this whole season. Maybe that we've made, period. Like them are like our first sunsets we hatched out are probably right up there. And their contrast is perfect. Their pattern's so busy. And I'm really, really excited. So I want to do a lot of Neala Furrow clown stuff, like bring in Yellow Belly, bring in Spot Nose, like all of those genes that already work amazing with it. And definitely, obviously, bring it into the Sunset Project as well.
Right.
That sounds good.
I'm putting my furrow to a Champagne Voodoo, which I'm gonna try that route first.
You can try to prove that Voodoo and Furrow are the same?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can see, but
I mean, that's the thing. Everybody's
trying to say that's my first hearing it. So
it is. Furrow is, just in case anybody's not familiar with Furrow, it's like a granidy type gene. And when I say granite, I don't mean granite, but like pixelation, dark, pattern disruption makes the alien heads a bit more blocky. And that I believe Furrow, Voodoo, and Pixel all got like established right around the same time. And again, there's people saying like, are they all the same thing? I don't know. Nobody's done the pairings yet. But if you pop out a Super Furrow or Super Voodoo by pairing a Furrow and a Voodoo, that's pretty strong evidence.
Okay. So we're going to find out when I pair them. But I like how you said pixelation, but Furrow also will give you those O's. I don't know, like little Cheerios down the
Yeah.
And even like that spine almost won't connect ever. Like I had one that I thought possible, and I talked to a couple of that have been in the Furrow project for a while, and I'm like, bro, what do you think? As soon as they see that dorsal where it's connected, they're like, nope, no way. You know, check out my furrows, check out this and that, and I'm like, okay, that's it. Just reconsolidated my whole theory on it. You know, so I was like, okay, that's what it is. But it gives you like a bunch of little Cheerios down it, which I love that effect, and the pixelation on the belly coming up. You know,
so. I have a question for you guys, and again, I can't stay on super long, so I might jump off after this. But what made you guys all excited about the Sunset Project? With so much people, like there's some people like me who love the project. There's other people who talk about it just being awful. What made you guys like it?
Just like y'all been saying, the whole episode is so versatile. Like you don't never know what's gonna come out of that clutch when you cut it. You know, everybody say the puzzle is the new clown. Shit, the Sunset might be the new clown.
Right.
But you know. You know, it's so versatile. You can go light or dark with it.
Yeah. You can chase the beginning or you can chase the end. You know what I mean? Like, it's no wrong with it.
Exactly.
I'm like, calm down, bro. Let's get AC here.
I was obsessed with the pattern, the flaming, how it looked like sun flames, And then second of all, I loved how so many people hated it. And I'm not like if so many people hate it, I'm gonna love it the most,
Man, rubber with it.
The more you hate it, the more we love it.
Right.
I get excited about it because I think there's so much room to play with it. Like there's so much stuff that hasn't been done. And I like, to Steven's point, nothing else looks like sunset. Like I can put some stuff together and make a poor man's monsoon, and it's kind of hard pressed to put together a poor man's sunset that actually looks like sunset.
I mean, you'll never get that jumble pattern, but I'm thinking if you was to put possibly, I don't know, if you possibly put Inchy and Sunset to separate that, you could possibly try with GHI.
I did it this way.
A pattern's still gonna be different.
It's gonna be different, but that'll be like the poor man's monsoon for Sunset.
Poor man's monsoon. It is still different, but I mean,
but you're gonna need a lot of jeans. You're gonna need a lot of jeans to make that one. So yeah, definitely get that.
Right.
But the other, I mean, you can put a bunch of codons together too to kind of imitate it. But the nice thing about recessives in general is once you've got the visuals, your ability to reproduce is a lot more predictable. Because if I put a visual recessive to a visual recessive, everything's visual recessive, and I can add whatever I want to into it. If you're trying to make some semblance of what looks like that recessive with codons, you're still coin flipping every single time. Like it's not going to be as reliable or repeatable as using the visual recessive once you get to that point where you can do that consistently.
So my question before I gotta put the kids to bed, but with y'all saying how different they are coming out the egg, you got one that can be dark, one that can be bright. How you just said like you could pretty much base your project around that? If they're already just a single gene different, if you were to put Inchy into let's not say Inchy, let's say Orange Dream. You put Orange Dream into it. Because Orange Dream has different levels as well. So if you put Orange Dream into it, both of them can have Orange Dream, but how would you know if you compare them? Because if one of them's already dark, one's already light, and then how would you know?
So I agree with you. I do actually think that there is some challenges to IDing stuff in Sunset, and I think that Orange Dream is one of them that I don't know, because again, we haven't hashed out any Orange Dream Sunsets. We made high OD, we made some high OD Orange Dream Het Sunsets this year, but we haven't hatched out visuals yet. I think it can be very hard, and I think that with such a new gene, sometimes people will hatch out a sunset that, in my opinion, is a single gene sunset, and then they will say that it has another gene in it. And again, maybe I'm wrong. Like there is actually one specific time where I was wrong on this, and that was Shannon from Green Dragon Brokers. Awesome dude. He's down there by you guys, Justin.
Yep, Shannon, people.
He had hatched out what he had thought was a yellow belly sunset, and there was 66% het clown. And as I'm looking at the pictures, I'm like, I do think it's a really nice sunset, but I don't think that it's yellow belly sunset. I sent other pictures. And he was like, okay, yeah, like I trust your opinion. You're like more experienced in the project than me. And he ended up selling it. And the person who he sold it to, he was like, hey, I thought that it was like yellow belly, but Steven doesn't think so. The guy's like, okay, yeah, cool. The guy ended up testing it, and it proved yellow belly and it proved het clown. Like,
yikes.
Like, he probably got it from a steal because of you.
Yeah.
That's like me and you, Steven, talking about with the hets. It's hard to tell with hets half the time too, because like some will actually show you a lot more visually and some won't show you at all. And you're like, is that het sunset? Is that,
Here, I'm going to share my screen real quick. If you allow me to real quick, I'm going to show you that picture I was telling you about.
You gotta tell me what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing to make it.
Okay, it should pop up down there as if it's somebody. Yeah, so these are sisters. They're sisters. They're from our very first Sunset Clutch. And as you can tell, if I told you that there was a gene in one and not the other, every single person would believe me. They're both single gene sunsets. Both of them are single gene sunsets.
Oh, so
looking at them, I can see how the Orange Dream question, because like to me, because they're both a color and a pattern mutation, I would think that the one that's more reduced and brighter would be the more Orange Dream looking one. But that's not necessarily going to be the case if even if there is no Orange Dream in play, you still have clutches that look like that. And that more.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Could you so let's say that you could when you hatch them out, you have ones that are light dark. Have you debated or tried line breeding that? Like let's say you take 2 of the lighter ones and breed it and try to keep that lightness going, and with the darker ones you take 2 of the darker ones, you try to keep that going, because I would argue is it possible you could do what I would say argue DG and Hanser, because I believe Hanser is a line bred DG.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
So we haven't done enough generations to know. We did repeat that exact pairing again, and we did hatch out other ones that were the really light one and also the really dark one. Exact same pairing. So that happened again this year. I think we ended up getting, I want to say we had 4 sunsets this year, and we have 2 of them that are left right now, because the other ones had sold, but the 2 that we have left, one of them is darker and one of them is that lighter kind of thing.
I think that would be actually a really fun project to see if you can make it more make the outcomes be more consistent across the generations. If you want to go light and then you want to go dark, and then you have your sunset project and your sunrise project.
It's going to get line bred down the road for sure. People are going to take the brightest baby back to the mom and keep doing it, and see what you get down the road, Or you can take the darkest baby and take it to the darkest one down the road and keep doing it.
That's what I'm thinking.
You got 3 generations. You got 3 generations until you got to throw something else in there, from my understanding. So when you line breed, you got to do it 3 times, and you got to throw something else into the pairing and then keep it going from there on out.
And then you call your gecko breeder friends and be like, wait, what's line breeding again?
So and you always want to have a lot of light and a lot of dark, because people like both. I mean, you have to have both.
Yeah, you don't want to just.
It might be like DG. You got your DG A, B, and C.
Mm-hmm. So they say
A, B, and C.
I seen prophecy going back, but with those, the lighter one, like Justin was saying earlier, it looks like it's bamboo.
Oh,
the sides, it has hearts, just like it's bamboo, and then the darker one is more so the GHI one. I would say.
I say that close to the flaming that you're gonna get, as bamboo has that flaming before you get your hearts and all that. Yeah. That's the closest you're gonna get pattern wise to me that I've seen anything out there that's close to it. But also those are 2 completely different color tones, so you're also working with that. So it's But then again, like I said, if you put those 2 together, what's going to happen? You better have a strong sunset and have an okay bamboo, because that bamboo. But then again, she has showed me pinstripe and sunset, and pinstripe's very fucking strong, but it didn't do too much to that sunset. So then that's making me go back and feel
I think it made it cooler.
It's very questionable. It's like you just got to work the project.
That's what I like about sunset is it's questionable. It's there are a lot of genes that you're like, okay, I have 50-50 chance of it could do this or it could do this, kind of.
Right.
I mean, kind of, not, but you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more predictable with some genes, and sunset seems like it's what? Every time you get something, every time you put it with something else, you're like, wait, okay, what? It throws you for a loop. I like that,
Yeah. It's funny you're on the bamboo target, because bamboo's still been really untapped. A lot of bamboo.
Yeah. I was thinking about getting rid of mine.
I love bamboo.
Shout out Chris Hardwick, though, by the way. Shout out Bobby.
You can send your bamboo to me. I got to play bongo with it.
I got it. Let me see.
That'd be beautiful.
I agree with the whole idea of line breeding sunsets for busyness or pattern or contrast or anything like that. The lighter one that we had shut off earlier, she is the one that we ended up holding back from that clutch.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
Okay.
So that's it.
He's pretty.
Yeah. Black pastel, black pewter. I think he vanilla, or the other female that I had has vanilla in her.
Yeah, he looks.
I don't have any of the babies left. I gave them all away. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Okay. Don't worry, Jen. I had some babies this season.
You got some babies?
Yeah, I got a bamboo cinnamon going to a mahogany gravel female.
Hell yeah.
But I need hypo.
So I have another sunset question for you guys. when you are like, let's say that you're going to go out right now and you're going to buy something else as part of your sunset project. What types of animals are you looking for? Are you looking for males? Are you looking for females? Or what other genes are you looking to bring into it? Things like that.
Well, right now I'm looking for males.
Males?
Yeah, I'm looking for male. Like for my sunset project, I'm gonna build a male and then have some single gene, multi gene codons, females to pair them to, so then I can make some heads. So
I mean, not trying to push it. We have one single gene male who's lighter, like the female that we showed in that picture that's left. Just saying. So
all right.
Shameless plug, bro.
Yeah, shameless plug. He's not posted to Morph Market or anything, so as you're not editing, like
I will be hitting you up after this episode.
Yeah. He just flagged it across the screen again.
And bring it back.
For me, I would love. So we had picked up a Phantom Puzzle 66% het sunset from Brock.
My heart breaks for Steven.
Yeah, and they didn't prove, unfortunately. But I would very much, if it was available, I'm really excited about the Sunset Puzzle project. If there were some like cool like puzzle double het sunset puzzles, I think that would be an amazing thing, especially since they have RGI has puzzle as a shed test now.
Yep.
So
yeah, that'd be fire. You don't think that it will be battling too much, like as far as like sunset and puzzle, like you don't think that'll battle?
Have you seen it?
Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it. Somebody put it up.
Amazing.
I know you got it on like speed dial. Like
yeah, I'll get it.
But as he's pointing it up though, like if I'd be honest, like I want to buy a sunset now, but I'd probably like buy like a sunset asphalt or gravel. Just throw it to my blackhead yellow belly red exotic to make freeways. Blackhead freeways. Head sunsets.
See,
it's gonna be amazing.
Yep.
I don't know if you got a chance to see this, but this lesser pastel double head sunset puzzle male.
Yep. Come on. Come on.
That's nice. Well, like, hey, send it over.
But yeah, so I'm drawing him up. Sunset puzzle.
That's that winner chicken dinner.
Hey, yo, Steven, how much does it cost you to plug in my business name on your show, bro? Just send me the details.
Me too. I need one of these.
Every time.
Yeah, we got you.
We could be like Hulu has live sports, except Prophecy has good snakes.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is the sunset puzzle.
That's Brock right there. That's clean.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's the sunset puzzle.
Wow.
Shout out to Wagner. Come on.
You know what I would have liked about it though? That would have made it like hit even more for me if it had the head. I mean the head like the puzzle, like how puzzle normally has the head step. Yeah. I would have really have liked that to have came out with that. I think that would have been really, really, really fun. Dope.
I like
it.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
That combo has to have some name that has to deal with like Hellraiser or something. That thing is crazy.
Yeah,
I like how it still has the eye stripes though. Like usually the puzzle kind of like does the puzzle like take away the eye stripes typically.
Yeah, like I'm stoked about this one. I think so. Things that I think are so cool about this, I personally think that the biggest weakness of the Sunset Morph isn't that it doesn't age well, because I think that it doesn't age terribly. I think that it ages about the same like a pied or about the same like a clown, just in different ways. I think that the biggest weakness is that Sunset, depending on exactly what genes you have in it, can have kind of poor contrast. And I love how you easily get the puzzle pattern but still have the sunset colors. I think that there's so much room on this. Like if you throw in hypo, if you throw in fire, if you throw in yellow belly, spot nose, if you put in ultramel in this, there is so much room for this specific project. I'm stoked for the sunset puzzle project.
Just looking at that, Steven, though, have you seen the Black Adders?
I haven't.
You haven't seen the Black Adders? You should check them
so.
out.
Okay.
They're sick. Now Imagine that pattern with that snake. If you see a black adder, like that, it would blow my mind right now. Because that's almost like what that puzzle's doing to it. But like the black adder's got more like teeth marks down at the bottom where it comes up. It's crazy. Like I'm looking at this puzzle. I'm like, oh my god, black adder, and that would look amazing. But is it going to work well together? Is a second question as well too. So.
For Will and Audra in the chat, they had mentioned about getting like a single or double recessive male and then getting like really strong combo females. That we did this maybe like a year or two ago. She had laid a clutch for us last season, but we got a high intensity orange dream, inchy, yellow belly, Mojave fire girl. So no recessives in her, but she had 5 genes that were genes that we really liked, and that we put her to our sunset boy, and then we made a bunch of really, really cool combo hets this last season. And I would be surprised if we get rid of her because, again, we compare her to anything. If we hit a sunset clown this season, we want to work a bunch of genes into the sunset clown project all at once, we can do that. Or sunset ultramel, or sunset puzzle, or any other new recessive that we ever get. Like,
yeah, I was real lean on I'm still really lean on double recessive females, but I follow a similar strategy for my ultramel project because I've got one of my het ultramel girls is like banana pastel Mojave cinnamon het ultramel, and then my other het ultramel girl is over on the darker side with the black head yellow belly enchi. But my my ultramel male is a GHI ultramel visual, so he's just kind of like brings GHI and like flips the ultramel switch with the lady. That's his job, and that's how I think. Because I know when I first started watching, videos about people talking about gene load your males and then put them all these normal females, and I'm like, that seems backwards to me. Like, it just seems backwards to me.
So you making with the ultramel GHI, you making the poor man sunsets.
GHI ultramel. Well, I don't know, because he doesn't.
That's my level of sunset right there.
Hey, shout out to Stan though, bro. Like, hey, tune in to Stan's auction though. Like, there's Holly's auction for Stan January 10th.
And February
10th.
February 10th is on LMK. February 10th or RWO. It'll be on RWO Thursday. Well, it'll be February 10th, so it's RWO channel. So come on.
The Peen Poppy Dad already saw this guy, but
Holly's is on the 17th. My bad.
Yeah. Yep, Holly's is on the 17th.
Oh no, that's nowhere near sunset. You need some reds.
Yeah, it needs more like reds. But I think a GHI Ultra Sun would look freaking rad.
That would be crazy. That'd be crazy.
But Jesus.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Calm down.
There it is, January 17th. So, wait, Holly shows on the 17th?
Yes. Okay. Yes. I might be doing half my animals on 17th and then half on the 10th, just to spread it.
Spread the love.
Spread the love.
Spread the well.
But all right, y'all, I gotta get up out of here. Gotta put the kids to bed, and then I gotta hop on with Ken.
9:30. 9:30. I make sure y'all tune into that show as well, man.
Yes.
Yep. Y'all tune in.
I see y'all there.
Yep.
9:30. Come on. There. We'll see you there, Brandon.
All right.
All right.
My bad, y'all. There was a whole bunch of comments coming in at one time.
It's all good.
Yo.
Well, yeah, so Sunset Gang. I appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all definitely had this show live, and I definitely love what y'all are doing with the project because I feel like with the project being so new and a lot of people like bashing because I really feel like they're bashing it because they're not in it to really know what the potential that it has. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to have opinions. So I just feel like that's with anything though. I feel like a lot of people have opinions without even actually doing the research or actually like saying, hey, I made this or I tried to do this before they can have the opinion. I think that's what a lot of people's problems are. But
one thing I would just say for anybody who's getting into the Sunset Project or anything like that, again, I think there's a lot of people who are super, super supportive about the Sunset Project, and there's a bunch of people who are very, very vocally against the project. I like straight up data evidence, like not going off of, oh, this person said this and this person said whatever. it is far and away probably like it is our best project. We probably have from that original male, we probably, I won't say exactly what we paid for him, but we probably made 10 times the amount of money from him.
Yep. It'll pay itself back. Definitely right, Steve. Definitely right.
See, I would say on that, just think about how Spot Nose went. Remember how everyone flipped out on Spot Nose when the Powerball was made and everybody was wanting to cancel it and it almost died out and then Justin hit the Batman and then everyone loves Spot Nose again.
I saw there was a question there from Upstate on how would we sell the project to somebody who's on the fence about it. So realistically, what I would probably do is I don't try to push the project on people who don't like the project, because if you don't like the project and you buy into it, you're not going to be excited about it. You're not going to be able to sell the animals very well. And that person who isn't excited about the project and is having difficulty selling their animals because they didn't promote it, they're going to end up undercutting everybody else just to sell it. And I don't want that to happen to my favorite project, essentially. So what I would probably do is I would try to figure out what are like their ultimate goals with their like breeding projects and where do they want to go into the future. And I think that very often what ends up happening is when people are talking about the multi-recessive projects and they're like, oh, I want to do like, I'm making up stuff, I don't know, but like Desert Ghost, Hypo, Clown, White Lace. And it's like, okay, all of those are great. I think all of those projects are amazing. I love the Hypo Clown project, love Desert Ghost, love the White Lace Clown. But once you're adding like every single, like once you have the Desert Ghost Clown and you add a Hypo on, it's getting a little tiny bit better. Once you add White Lace on top of that, it's getting a little bit tiny better than that. It's still getting better each time, but all of that effort to do it where you could simply go like a completely new direction. And that's how I would probably try to say like Sunset is that completely new direction that nobody is really doing because it hasn't been around long enough. So yeah, you can make a brighter snake that looks like a clown and has good contract and age as well, or you can try to find something completely different than what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, and you don't run into that wall of diminishing returns as quick.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot more runway, I think, with Sunset.
Correct.
Yeah, that's true.
You have more punctuation with Sunset still right now, and you still have a lot of time with it until you're going to see something dramatically go down to $500 to $600. You have a lot of time until it happens. You know?
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if by like the end of 2024, like when all of the hatchlings for 2024 rolls around, if single gene Sunset, specifically males, I could see them being around $1,000 price range. Because I mean, that's how puzzles are right now. They're like $700 ish. Exactly. And I could see that happening at the end of 2024, but I think that we're solidly at the point where females are more expensive than the males. And I think that the females are going to continue holding their value, and that for males, you're going to want to get other genes. Like if you're getting like a het or something, you don't want just a het Sunset most of the time, unless that's what your budget can afford.
I think one of the biggest motivators for me getting a male first even was because I have in my collection, I have bigger females than I have males mostly. Like, I mean, my biggest female is like 900 grams, but so, Maui's going to be my go-ahead Sunset to things. And then I've got my female. So the best one of those males that comes up, I can put to her. So I wouldn't have to be waiting around for a female hatchling to grow all the way up. I've got the head start with the female.
That's what I always try to tell everybody. Go female heavy. Like if you can, go female heavy, because at the end of the day, you could down the road when your females are ready, you could buy a fire ass male to go to it. And probably by the time down the road that you want that male that you wanted 2 years ago is going to be half the price of what you wanted then, or whichever, or you might even think 10 different ways about a project by those 2 years past for it to grow up, or 3 years to pass for it to grow up. You might want to go a whole other direction with the project and see another male that you want to put into it or whatever, So I go female heavy. That's what I do. I'm female heavy over here regardless.
There's definitely something to be said for making your own hats, especially for working projects that like there aren't a whole lot of folks in. Like I've got some funky stuff like Sapphire and Grim and Shrapnel and like kind of this more off the wall stuff. And if I wanted to go play with Sunset or Cryptic or whatever with those, like it's not something you can just go out and buy. Like you kind of got it when you're kind of working some stuff that there's never really 100 of them available on Murph Market at any given time.
I would need to hit you up for Sapphire, low key.
Got you. I'll probably have to put her to my Hypo Lesser Het Clown Het Ultramel. all sorts of things.
All right, before I jump off here, for the Sunset Project, what pairings or what clutches that you could potentially have in 2024 are you most excited about for your Sunset projects?
For me, it's just the leopard sunset pods.
Okay.
Yeah, I got she's about 900 grams right now, so probably like April she'll be ready.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love the leopard sunset pies. They look so freaking cool.
Mm-hmm. For me, it's gonna be more like it's gonna be more my banana sunset that I'll be pairing first more than anything. But of course, I don't know these ones I'm talking with Justin with Mark Jungle. Hoping by the end of next year I can start pairing them. So by 2025, I'll have my clown sunsets popping out. But those are all gonna be based on a lot of holdbacks, and I'm going there from out with all those holdbacks and just putting into them what I want.
Yep.
So, migraine is cryptic. Migraine is cryptic, Stan. That's what I believe.
I didn't know anything about migraine.
I think migraine, cryptic, and Amr.
And Gizmo too.
I was actually just reading about that. Actually, I think Stan actually was telling me. Was Stan? Yeah, I think it was Stan.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do y'all think about migraine? Stan was asking.
As I said, it's cryptic. It's cryptic.
If it's cryptic, I'm excited about it because I got stuff in my head. Bongo Cryptic is the stuff that I want to play with the most, and I'm definitely going to be bringing Sunset into that because I'm using Sunset to shake out one of my Bongo girls. So
I'm super stoked for the Bongo Sunset. I think that it's going to be really cool. We have, again, it all depends if the females go and all that stuff, but we got a Bongo triple het Sunset Ultra Male hypo male who's going to go to 3 double het Sunset Ultra Male girls this season if they're up to size and they know and everything.
I might have, send me what else. Send me the entire pairing list so I can plan out my next 5 years.
Yeah, they're all like 1,200 grams right now. So,
I Bongo with Sunset and Bongo with Cryptic because then I've got this Cryptic pinstripe. What is she? Cryptic pinstripe Bongo girl that just blows me away every time I look at her. Let me grab her real quick.
Actually, one of my Sunset females is definitely going to get the Mandarin, and then the banana. Actually, Steven, the banana Sunset. I want to put a super OD hypo pie to it.
Okay. Yeah.
Have them come down the road. So I've been waiting on Aussie Boy to drop that super OD boy. He has some OD hypo pie boys, but they're not super ODs, and I want that super to go over. But yeah.
No, this girl blows my mind. Where's your head, honey?
What is this?
Nice. I like it.
That is a pinstripe Bongo Krypton. And I just love how crazy he is. And to make her in Sunset makes me deliriously happy.
That's amazing. I like that.
She's from Canet Primal Scales. She's absolutely just blows me away.
That's one thing I definitely want to get into this year. I'm trying to get into more Krypton stuff. I like clown, but I just feel like it's just something that, granted, everybody's making clowns, but I definitely want to get into Krypton because it's I don't know, it's just something about them. When I first saw one at I want to say Paco Miranda's Pythons or Paco, whatever, I forgot his name, what the actual business name was, but I actually saw some Kryptons at his table in person, and I it's something about the head stamps, man. I just love the head stamp and how the pattern is on Kryptons. I actually have I think is the head cryptic boy. I'm gonna get with you, Jen, at the end, and I'm gonna actually send you some pictures to see if he looks like he's head cryptic by any chance, because he actually was triple head male, but it didn't have clown in the he had clown in the pairing, but he had a lot of Kryptons and cryptic in his actual collection. So I'm thinking maybe
it could have just if it's running around, or if you put 2 GGs together and all of a sudden Krypton pops out, I think that.
And that's the thing too. He's hit DG too.
So
yeah. So DJ.
Who else wanted to talk about their Sunset plans for 2024?
I just want to hit DJ up about that. So I'm gonna pull a Leviathan here. We low key, we got a Krypton pos double het DG Ultra Male that we don't even use. Just chilling, you know.
If it's a female, it's a female, we can talk.
It's a male.
Yeah, I thought about getting a
It's from
puzzle, but I
Wiz.
just don't have
Wiz
the
King.
space. I don't
You
have
said
the
you thought
space.
about-
I thought about getting a puzzle because I don't have the space, but I don't have the space. But I think I'm just gonna go extra hard on Krypton and Cryptic, and see where it goes in that direction. But Steven would like, or anybody actually who's into Bongo. I know like a lot of people like the Bongo clowns, but I think Cryptic and Krypton give Bongo a lot more space to be wonky and be Bongo. I like the way it reacts better with Cryptic and Krypton than I think I do with Clown for Bongo.
I agree with that. What D said, DSC. That's what I'm going to do with Sunset. I'm going to buy a Sunset, and I'm going to pair it to my Red Exantic girl for real.
Do it.
Get it?
Well, you
I
know,
thought you were already pairing her this year, though. I thought she was already
after.
Okay.
I still have her, bro. That's what I still have her after this year. I got options. Okay, I got time.
you even got a Sunset waiting for you on back order. You got.
I only have one. I only got one male. Like we got one male and we got one female. And the female potentially has people wanting her. So
Get it while the going's good, while they got some weight on him before you got to wait for all this year's hatchlings.
But if you,
Go ahead.
No, go. You got it.
I just wanted to ask y'all, how do y'all feel? Because we were talking about this before in a group chat. How do y'all feel about joint pairings or group pairings or whatever the case may be?
We've done them. Like, so actually our very first season that we had our Sunset Boy going, we did a collaborative breeding project with Troy Woodruff from Balls and Strikes Pythons, and we paired our Sunset male to his Ultramel girl and his Pastel Inchy Chocolate Desert Ghost female. And it was really, really good for both of us because he wasn't in the Sunset project. We weren't in those projects. So we were able to, that's how our double het Sunset Ultramels, that's how we got them. And our double het, our Chocolate Inchy double het Sunset DGs and our Chocolate double het Sunset DG. We got them from that project. And we're also doing another one this year who just had their, I'm pretty sure it's either pre-ovulation or pre-lay shed, but it is our Clown Het Sunset Boy paired to Shane Kelly from Small Town Exotics, his Pastel Extreme Gene Sunset female.
Oh, wow.
I feel it's good, a collab, parents and whatnot. I know in the future, me, Justin, and Krista from Neurofy Exotics, we're going to do some pairings together. So this year, help each other out because we brought into, the same thing basically. A lot of us, some people got males, some people got females. So,
I think you gotta be careful with who you do it with because I'm gonna say from personal experience, I did it with the wrong people a few times and I got burnt a couple times. But there's some people who I have that I can absolutely trust. Like Wiz, I've done it with Wiz. Wiz is obviously awesome. Eddie, obviously, but you just gotta be careful. You gotta really know who you're working with when you're doing joint because especially when like with the low end stuff, it's not much of a big deal because it's like okay, I could just replace that. But with the like $4,000 or $5,000 animals, that's when you get anxious and you get like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I do want to say because I forgot about it because we just got the snake recently in, but we're doing one other one with Shannon from Green Dragon Brokers. Awesome dude. It's his cinnamon double het sunset clown female to our clown het sunset male.
Oh,
yeah.
Y'all making me want to buy the Sunset. All this Sunset talk, man.
No, dude, you're gonna make me buy the Sunset. And you're gonna support me.
I love it, man. Yeah, I love it. We've done zero. It scares us business wise. When things go bad, it can really go bad. I agree.
That's what
I did agree because, like Prophecy was saying, things can go bad. I haven't had a bad experience. I'm knock on wood. But I definitely think, like y'all was saying, it can definitely boost both ends. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's something that both of y'all are interested in, especially with like the combos, the project itself as a whole. And I think it could definitely boost the project. I mean, the whole project, you know what I'm saying, like sunsets or whatever the case may be. So So I definitely look forward to that. So anybody out there want to do any joint pairings, hit me up in the DMs. Let me know. We can talk.
On the joint pairings, I haven't done any yet, but I mean, there's a couple people I would consider doing them with. I think, and this has been said before in other lives, and you can't predict every single outcome of what's going to come out of a joint pairing, but have the spirit of the collab and the letter of the law. At least have those conversations. I think about how it's going to go. Like if all the eggs rot out except for one, who gets that kind of stuff. Like
oh yeah,
stuff you might not think about, or oh, we got 5 males and 1 female. How are we going to figure that out? So, kind of know going in what your goals are for that, and just because some of the tougher conversations about how you want, how do you arrange it so that everybody comes away happy that they did it.
Sorry.
I just want to say on another thing, I forgot to mention one that I am doing a joint project with Antoine Hood from High Desert. He's an awesome guy. I'm doing a redhead Batman to my NCDG het clown, and I'm pretty stoked about that. Like, because of red, honestly, I love redhead, man. But
no, I completely agree. Like Will and Audra, like on terms of it is scary, and we don't do it with anybody. There's been people who've asked us that we like very nicely, very politely have been like, look, like we've never actually met you. We don't like, you're awesome people, but there's stuff like that. Like we wouldn't do it with anybody. And that what they're talking about is like potentially having like, let's say you loan out an animal and the loaned animal dies for no fault of anybody, but that can just ruin a relationship. It can ruin a friendship. It can do terrible things. And it is definitely a huge risk. Like somebody else earlier had asked about not listing on Morph Market to keep for shows, and if it's wise for business. If it's like in reference to the sunsets, realistically, it is because I'm lazy and I haven't put them on there yet. That is why. It's kind of like we try not to ship during like the holidays, and it is like rather than putting them up and then potentially have to dealing with the like conversations of like, we can't ship yet, and then like bad weather and all that stuff, we're just kind of like, we'll get to it later. If like we really needed to move animals, I think we only have like 10 or 15 animals left from this season, so we're pretty good on.
That's good. That's good.
Out of how many you produce? How many?
About 100 a year.
Okay.
So, yeah. So,
That's moving.
Yeah.
What's the question, Justin?
Do what?
You hear me?
The
question I had asked was, I basically asked, how do you feel about doing like joint projects with other people or whatever the case may be?
I mean, I got Stan's collection at my house right now. I've been helping him out, and he's been actually helping me out with a lot of stuff. And we're doing some joint projects together. I don't doubt it at all. I think it could be a good potentially thing for me and him too later on down the road. So at the end of the day, it's scratch each other's backs, and we're not, I think you got to be careful, obviously, with some people you get in business with. I mean, if you feel like it's sketchy, write a contract, go to an attorney, get a contract written real quick or something. It don't cost much. A couple $100, I'm sure an attorney will write up anything for you, so but be smart about it at the end of the day. If you feel skeptical about a situation, you really want to do it and vamp your collection up or something, be smart about it. That's all I can say.
Yeah. With me, bro, when it went bad, it was like, it was over something dumb. And then dude was just like, you need to pay me $700, but you're not getting your animals back. And it was just like, I almost made me quit. I almost quit. I was like, I'm done. But yeah, I am still here.
Just gotta be smart, man. You learn from that one. Now you can go get you a contract written from an attorney or something to cover your ass down the road or something like that.
Facts.
Smart.
Facts.
I gotta drop because I gotta go do kid stuff and I'm hungry. So
I respect it. We're gonna close the live soon because I actually want people to get on to Ken's show. Let me know. Check out my co-host. The next show that I will be doing, though, the next edition I think I'm gonna do is probably gonna be a Stranger edition. So all those folks that have Stranger in their collections and want to do something like this, y'all definitely hit me. Let me know. We're definitely gonna put something together. Then I'm gonna do DG and all that extra good stuff, the hypos and the DG. I might have the little battle with that. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like this, you know, the Sunset Edition had to kick off 2024. So I definitely appreciate y'all coming through, showing love, and actually, you know what I'm saying, letting people know who y'all are. I'm gonna let y'all go one by one and let everybody know where they can find you, your social media handles. All right, you can start with Ro, and we're gonna go down to everybody else.
What's going on, Ro, everyone? You can find me on Vibe with Ro on IG. That's how you can, find me. Other than that, that's all.
My name's Devin. You can find me on you can find me on Static Morse. That's me and Eddie and I's thing, or you can find my private on Prophecy Exotics. But either or, no man.
Justin with Pressure Pythons. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, or you could even Pressure Pythons 904 Gmail. Email me. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. So hit me up. Come on.
Yep. Steven with Leviathan Snakes. We're on Instagram or just Leviathan Snakes, and YouTube Leviathan Snakes. Tomorrow, actually at 11, we have a video that's going to be airing, but it's not a premiere, so it's 7 harsh truths of reptile breeding businesses. So check it out. And if you're not doing anything tomorrow night, we're doing the Proper Royals Goals episode tomorrow on Proper Royals channel. So
looking forward to that.
I found that.
Jen and Hivis Pythons, we can be found on Instagram. It's probably the best way to get a hold of me is actually on Instagram. And we do have a little YouTube channel, and it's mostly my kids and I rolling dice to simulate the outcomes of pairings, and we explore different genetic concepts and things like that. So that's fun. I don't post as consistently as I should there, but it's a fun sidebar with the kids, with the snakes. So I enjoy it.
What you was about to ask, Justin, before I log out?
No, I wouldn't ask none. You good?
I was going to tell you.
Go ahead.
I was going to tell you that I'm going to get Jason Amos on that Stranger one. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to drag him on here.
I got to. Other than that, I appreciate you all. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I just hit over 100 subscribers on YouTube, so that's a big thing for me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. It started from nothing, and now I'm here with all these great people and all these people that I call my family in this hobby. So other than that, I'm going to log out. I appreciate y'all, and definitely catch out the LMK show on Ken's page. Thank you very much.
Peace.